I should do big fish, little fish, cardboard box, and now we should be live. Is anyone there? Are we awake this morning? Who's up? Who's feeling alert? Who has still got a cup of coffee in their hand? If you are, put the coffee down and get ready. So we're going to be building back strength today. I want to strengthen our bodies, our upper backs, our chests, our cores. We're going to be having some fun. So the first exercise, we did this one actually week 1 of lockdown, but I'm going to make it a little bit more tricky today. So you want your feet and knees hip width apart. You want your arms by your side. And just stay there for a moment and just close your eyes and take some deep breaths. And if anyone's still joining us, don't worry, we haven't done anything yet. So just come and join us. Feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart, arms by your side, lengthening through the spine and breathing deeply. So take big deep breaths in and big deep breaths out. And feel that breathing in the diaphragm. We want to feel the diaphragm get bigger, get wider. And as we breathe out, we want to feel it close down. Nice. Finding space in our ribs. Again, breathing in, widening, making the diaphragm wider, and then breathing out. Breathe into the belly, find space, and breathing out. And finally, breathing into the back and the shoulders. Find space across the back of the shoulders, the front of the shoulders, the chest. Breathing in, and breathing out. Doesn't that feel good this morning? Open your eyes, breathing in, reaching your arms up and high, fingertips and thumbs touch. Breathing out, bringing the arms back down by the sides. If you want to take a little knee bend, if it feels good to give some impetus to the movement, then go for it. Breathing in. Oh, hello, Friday. We welcome you. Nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Last one, breathing in and leave your hands at the top. If it feels good, maybe it feels good to interlace your fingers and thumbs. Not for everyone. If it's too much, bend the elbows, bring the fingertips and thumbs together. Lengthen through the arms, relax the shoulders down powerfully. Feel the weight between the feet, the softening of the knees. Lift up through the chest. And if it feels good, squeeze your bottom and take a tiny back bend. Maybe you've got a bit of sunlight coming through the window already. Nice. And then coming back to neutral, bring your arms by your side. So you're at the back of your mat. We're going to just start with some gentle roll down. So you bring your chin to your chest. You let your shoulders come forward. You draw your belly button and you continue your roll. Let your head go. Bend your knees. Keep your knees hip width apart. And then let yourself fold deeply at the bottom of the mat. Just stay here for a moment. Maybe just rocking the upper body from side to side. Keep those knees apart. Don't let them turn inwards. And if it feels good, taking hold of your elbows. I call it picture frame, like having a picture frame around your head. And just feel the loosening in the lower back. Your knees are still soft. The knees are still bent. Let's wake up the backs of the legs. Maybe you've been doing a lot of running and you're a bit tight in the backs of the legs. Release your arms. Now try squeezing your bottom first to bring your bottom over your heels. And then start to roll yourself all the way back up. But please make sure your head is the very last thing to come up because it feels just magical. It feels gorgeous when you bring your head up last. Let's do that one more time. So softening the knees, chin to chest, rolling yourself down. Let your head go, your neck go, your shoulders go. Draw the belly in. Put your nose in your belly button on the way down. And then when you get to the bottom, chest heavy over the thighs, knees soft. And if it feels good, take hold behind the calves, not the ankles, not the knees, and draw your chest a little bit closer. Get a nice stretch in the backs of the legs, maybe the lower back. Perhaps even testing yourself to lean forward into your toes. How does that feel? Nice. And then releasing your arms, feeling the weight of the upper body, and rolling yourself one vertebrae at a time, all the way back up to standing. Oh, gorgeous. And the head brush is completely for free. Okay, we're going to take this further. So rolling ourselves down, chin to chest, roll the shoulders. We're not coming back up this time. We're going to move on. Once we get to the bottom, walking your hands out and coming to our plank position. So you want hands underneath your shoulders, feet and knees hip width apart, and then place your knees down onto the mat. We're going to do a hover. The reason I want to set you up for a hover is you want to make sure that you've got your hands like dinner plates. You want to spread your fingers and your thumbs and feel the ground beneath your hands. Your knees are hip width and tuck your toes. Now lean forward and show the crease of your arm forward. Okay, so you're not turning the elbows out to the side. You're rotating the upper arms and showing the creases of the arms forward. From here, lifting your knees, and we just hang out. Just think about your Friday plans. What are you going to do? What's for tea tonight? I don't know if it's the same in our house, but every Friday at the moment seems to be a barbecue. Maybe you're barbecuing your way into the weekend. Maybe, like me, you have a pink gin ready on ice for 7 p.m. or after yoga, 8:30. What time is your yoga tonight, Ferdinand? 5 o'clock. Nice. See, look, 5 o'clock. Do yoga. By 6 p.m., you'll have a pink gin in your hand. From here, keep your knees off the floor and walk your hands back towards your feet. Refold yourself, bend your knees, and roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Breathe in, lengthen your arms. Take a stretch if it feels good. Interlace the hands. Take a Friday feeling stretch. Let's make it harder. Fold the arms, tuck the chin, roll yourself down. From here, walking your hands all the way out and coming onto the all fours. This time we're not putting the knees down, so you're immediately into your hover. If it's too much, knees down and pick them up. From here, slide your right leg, keeping the left knee just off the floor. Don't let the back arch, so lift the belly, lift the tailbone, lean forward into the arms, slide it back in. Other side, slide. It's like a very funky dance on the side of an imaginary cliff. From here, using your core, slide the left leg back in, keep the knees just off the mat, and then walking your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees and roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Lengthen the arms if it feels good. Interlace the hands. Stretch off that back. Squeeze the bottom, take a baby back bend. Shall we make it worse? I mean more interesting. Fold the arms, bend the knees, let the chest hang over the thighs. From here, walking our hands out and coming to plank position. This time, we're not in that hover position, we're in a full plank. From here, you're going to touch your right knee down towards the ground without touching, and then press the heel away, and the left, and back up. Good, we've got 6 more. Shoulder blades down, keep leaning forward. You might start to feel warmer, maybe the heart rate's picking up. If it's too much, knees down, down, off, off. We've got 2 more. Maybe you're just going to touch, or maybe the knees come down. Nice. From here, bend the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet without rocking side to side too much. From here, roll yourself all the way back up. Breathe in, lengthen the arms, interlace, press the back of the body away. And should we do one more? Why not? Fold, tuck the chin. From here, very gently walk your hands out and coming to plank position. Okay, your dance is going to get more funky. You're going to go out, out. If you can, off, off. You bring the hands on, in. Easier version, keep the weight forward. You go out, out, off, off. Also very good for the hip opening. So option knees off or knees on. Good news, we've got 4 more rounds. Out, out, off, off. Da 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 da. Trying to think of a song. Pump it up. You got to pump it up, and don't you know, pump it up. Friday feels, got to pump it up. 2 more, don't you know? I went hands first, I cheated. Got to, now feet first. Don't you know, pump it up. And got to pump it up, and knees down, take a break. And please take a little breath. Nice, well done. If you did all 8, let me know. I want to see your Instagram videos. TikTok it, get me trending. Becky Sculpt is awesome, something like that. I don't mind, you know, whatever you fancy. Lengthen the arms. If you want to stretch the lower back, walk the fingertips forward. Stick the bottom in the air to come into prayer stretch. But now, take your fingers wide like Spider-Man and press your armpits down to open the front of the chest and to release that lower back. How does that feel? To me, it feels absolutely delicious. Maybe it's just me. But if you want a little bit more, widen the knees. Open the position wider, chest forward. Get some space underneath those arms. Stick those elbows up as high as you can. To come out of it safely, walk your hands underneath your shoulders, walk your knees together, and come back to child's pose. We should be feeling a little bit warmer. Okay, we're coming onto the side of the body before we go onto the back to build into our back strength. So we're going to be coming into a side plank. However, you can do this whole sequence on the floor. So if you have a wrist or a shoulder injury, you don't have to lift. You can stay down. What we're going to be doing is lifting the arm up. We're going to be lifting the leg up. Now, we did another one the other week where we reached under. Okay, this time you're going to go purely up and above, keeping the body lifted. As we're doing this, we're also going to then work on rotating the upper chest and opening to the ceiling. Takes a lot of strength in the upper body and in the core. So, coming onto a rise if you can, extending the arm, lifting the leg, flexing the foot. Bring the arm up and over. This is already strengthening the sides, the back, the core. That's enough. Stay there. If If you want more, we crunch and take it up. Maybe that's enough. Give me 6 more. Shoulder blades down. 5 more. Lifting through the core. 4 more. Consistency. Some of these we've done before, and the reason we repeat them is we want to get stronger. 3 more. Nice. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now hold. Can you open your chest here and just stay there for 8? So you're just rolling that shoulder back, getting some space across that chest. Keep the foot flexed. 4, 4, 4, 3. Come back to face the front first. Lower the leg, lower the hand, lower the hips. We're going to do 1 more set. This time we're going to try and keep the open chest the whole time. We got lots of people there this morning giving me flames and sweaty things. I want to see flames. I love a flame. Okay, from here, hips are stacked, belly button lifted, and then from here, lifting up, lengthening the arm, lifting the leg, extending the arm. Now, rotate. If it's too much in the shoulder, come back here. But if you can, stay there. We're going for 8. Use your core. 7, feel that extension. 5, feel the back of the body get stronger. 4, we've got 3, we've got 2, and we've got 1. Come back to facing the front. This time, bend that top leg, reach that arm, and we press the chest forward. So what we're not doing is we're not going backwards, but we're bringing the chest forward, the arm back, and the leg back to open through the hip flexor. Stay here for 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. Straighten the leg, straighten the arm. Arm comes down, legs come down, hips come down, and we are working. Okay, coming onto our fronts before we go to the other side. So we're going to do 2 exercises on our front. One to warm up called the dart, and then once we've done the other side, we're going to come back and we're going to do something called the rocking horse. So for the dart, you want to bring the arms down onto the floor, either side of the body. Forehead on the ground. If that's not your option, if you don't like that, you can either lift the eyes just off or pop a cushion or a pillow or something underneath your head. That's absolutely fine. Roll your shoulders, lift your chest, and reach your little fingers down towards your feet. Your feet are turned out, so your toes aren't turned in, and you're just squeezing between the inner thighs, the calves, and the bottom. Is that enough? Now from here, you're going to turn your head to face the right side. So turn your head to face the right side. From here, you lift up a little higher, you turn your head to face the left side, and then you put your hands down and you put your cheek down, your right cheek down, so you're facing left with your right cheek on the ground. Now we're going to repeat coming back the other way. So you roll the shoulders, lift the arms, not pushing the belly down. Feet are on the floor. You turn the head to the right side and you put the left cheek down. So that is the simple dart. Maybe that's enough. If you want more, we're going to make it harder. From here, bring the hands onto the lower back. You're going to interlace the fingers. This time as we come up, we're going to press the hands down and away. If that's too much, just bring the arms close together, pressing towards each other. So roll the shoulders, press the hands, look down, don't look forward, turn the head to the other side, and then gently lowering down. Let's do 3 of those. So breathing in, open, the head pivots, it turns the other way, and you gently lower down. Good, 2 more. Roll the shoulders, press, and we gently lower down. Last one, roll the shoulders, lengthen those arms away, and then you gently lower down. Okay, maybe that was enough. If you want more, bring the heels together and lengthen the backs of the legs. This time the feet are going to come just off the floor. It's not about this. It's not about getting the legs high. We're talking 1 to 2 inches maximum. So interlace the hands, roll the shoulders, press the legs away. You want straight legs, arms extend, turn your head, and gently lower down. Let's do 3 more. Roll the shoulders, legs together, pivot the head, and gently lower down. 2 more. Roll the shoulders, press those arms away, and gently lower down. Last one. Roll the shoulders, press, and gently lower down. Nice. Press back on your hands and take a little break. So we should have warmed up there through the body as we have started to wake up the back, and we've started to engage some of those muscles. Ready for the rocking horse. Let's spin around onto the other side for our other plank, side plank lift. So again, we're coming onto the elbow. You don't have to lift. If you don't feel like today your option is to lift your body off the floor, please do all of the exercise with your hip on the ground. Elbow under shoulder, palm flat. From here, we float the waist up if we can. We lengthen the arm. We reach the arm up and over. We lift the leg. We flex the foot. And you're trying to bring that elbow in towards your armpit, elbow towards the knee. For 8, keep the waist lifted. for 7. Nice. For 6. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Now let's open that chest. So it's just the upper body. Roll that shoulder back and lift your chest up towards the ceiling. So you're not hanging on the body, you're lifting out of the body. Stay here, 4 more, for 3 more, for 2 more. Important, come back to the front. Bring your arm down, bring your leg down, bring your waist down. Okay, we're going to do that full set again. This time, we're going to stay open for the whole thing if we can. Opening the chest. We're going to be doing the crunches there. What it does is it challenges the chest and the shoulders, but it also starts to work the back of the body. If it's too much, stay facing the front. Roll the shoulders, lift up, extend the arm, lift the leg. Arm comes up and over. Now open the chest first, and we're here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, lift the waist, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now, come back to facing the front. The leg is parallel. Bend that leg so the foot kicks towards your back or your bottom. From here, reach the hand, and we're not reaching backwards. We're lifting the chest up and away towards the wall or away from us. Stay here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Come back to neutral. Bring the hand down, the leg down, and the waist down. How good does that feel? Okay, we're going to roll back onto our front now for our rocking horse. So there's lots of different levels of this exercise, and we're going to take them in these little levels. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders. From here, you're going to roll your shoulders and lift your chest just off of the floor. Notice here, are you pushing your belly down to keep yourself off of the ground, or are you drawing your belly in to lengthen your head away from your body? How does your lower back feel? If you're getting pain in your lower back, you've come too high. Can you maybe even just put the fingertips on the floor, tuck the elbows in and open the chest, and lower down? Now, we're going to do that 4 times. So rolling the shoulders, lift and extend the chest. I always think of an aeroplane coming off a runway. My eyes are down, so my body's getting longer as it lifts up. 2 more. Roll the shoulders. It's not about coming high. It's about getting very, very long and strong. And lower down. 1 more. Roll the shoulders. Lift. And then very, very gently coming back down. Nice. Now we're going to do the legs. So leave your hands where they are. Draw the belly button in. Relax the elbows down towards the waist. Squeeze your bottom and then tuck both toes. So tuck the big toes. Press the heels away so the knees come off the ground. You want to squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your calves, draw your shoulder blades down. From here, don't lift the legs any higher, just flick the toes. Nice, so as you flick the toes, the legs should get longer and you should feel the length in the backs of the knees. So re-tuck the toes, flick the feet. Let's do that for 8. Flick, tuck, flick. And I'm pointing my toes, but I'm pointing the whole foot. So I'm not scrunching them, but I'm making the feet longer. 4 more, 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Shoulders down. Now flick those feet and then touch the heels together and apart. Touch the heels together and apart. Now we're going to beat the heels, keeping the legs long. For 8, draw the belly in. For 7, lengthen the legs. For 6, for 5, very good for runners, strengthening those inner calves and thighs. For 2 more, for 1 more, and then gently lower your legs. Press back on your hands and release the lower back before we take it up. So for rocking horse, we're going to be taking the chest off, and then we're going to be taking the feet off. So I wanted to make sure both ends of our body are warm and they're ready. Nice. Once you're nice and released there in the lower back, come back to lying on your tummy. And now let's start to work the 2. So you're going to roll the shoulders, lift the chest, feel that chest get longer. Now lower the chest, squeeze the bottom, and lift the legs. How does that feel? Lower the legs. As the feet touch down, you lift the chest. So it's like a rocking horse. What we're not doing here is pushing with the hands. Lower down, squeeze the bottom, lift the legs. Roll the shoulders. So you should start to feel the motion of rocking in the body. Let's have 3 more. Draw the belly in. Nice. Let's have 2 more. Breathe in as you come up. And make this one the last one. Can you balance evenly on both hips, or are you leaning more one side than the other. Good. Release and take a little break. I'm going to give you lots of breaks so we can work really hard once we get up to pace. Okay, if that was enough, stick at that level. Let's take it up another level. Now you're going to catch. I call this catching. So you're going to roll the shoulders. You're going to lift up. You're going to breathe in. Now as you breathe out, the arms shoot forward and the legs shoot up. You're going to slide the hands back up. Roll the shoulders, lift up. Notice my feet are on the floor for this bit. Breathe out, shoot the arms. Nice. Slide the hands, roll the shoulders, lift up, breathing in, and breathe out. And the last one. Slide those hands, roll the shoulders, lifting up, and breathe out. Nice. Take a break. Now we're going to catch. So you're going to breathe in left. I'll just show you. Breathe out, and then the hands come back underneath to catch. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's breathe in, roll the shoulders, and breathe out. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. And sit back onto the heels, lengthen. So we're going to go for a set of 4, breathe, and a set of 4. So you go rocking horse, rocking horse, rocking horse, rocking horse, breathe. Okay? So let's try it. Breathing in, you're going to go 4 and catch. 3, squeeze the bottom. 2 and 1. Nice. Can you now squeeze those inner thighs and calves together and keep the legs either closer together or fully together? Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Press back on your hands. Take a little break. Good work. Okay, that's the rocking horse. So we're going to come up onto all 4s, and we're going to continue to strengthen our glutes, our bottom, and our lower back. And then I'll spin you onto your back so we can do some bridges. So you want your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. So you're in all 4s. Don't let the back arch, the belly hang. Draw the belly in. Press the hands down, round the shoulders. So you're going to slide your right leg. I'm going to do my left first because I'm mirroring you. But take your right leg, lift your right leg, and then take your leg out to the side. From here, you're going to bring the knee in towards the opposite arm and then shoot the heel away. I'll just show you what that looks like. So you're going to bring it into opposite, take it away. Nice. I've got to get a bit better balance. There we are. Knee opposite and take it away. Good. Let's go for 8. Keep it going. 7. The body isn't moving. It's all in the leg. 4 more. Keep it going. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Now hold the leg at the diagonal, flex the foot, and then you go pulse that leg up. For 8, shoulder blades down. For 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice, slide it in. Let's try the other side. So taking that left leg out, lifting the left leg without arching, lift the rib cage, and then take the leg out to the side. You want knee to opposite elbow, and then take it out. Good. Opposite elbow. Keep it going. 6 more. Opposite and out. 4. We've got 3. Spread the hands. We've got 2. And we've got 1. Hold it there. Flex the foot and then pulse it up towards the ceiling. For 8. Press the hands down. For 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. Try not to lean one side. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Gently bring the leg back into parallel and slide it back in. Sit back. She might be thinking, well, that wasn't too bad. That was quite easy. I've got more. I've always got more. Okay, so coming forward. This time, we're going to come down onto the elbows. So elbows flat, palms flat, lifting through the belly. Slide the right leg away. Lift the right leg up. Now notice, I'm not dropping my middle. I'm going to lift my middle. Now from here, you're going to bring the leg out to the side. Flex the foot. Now, you might not get as far as me. I still don't get very far. Some people might get very, very high and have it all the way up here. But you want to keep the elbows on the floor. From there, you lift it back up. So you're going to take it to the side and back up. And this is working on the smile of the bottom. We've got 4 more. Shoulder blades down. We've got 3 more. We've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. And you might be thinking, well, that's easy. Don't worry, I'm going to make it worse. This time, tap it across the other leg so it fully crosses over behind, and then bring it back round to the side. If you can't see what I'm doing, I'm just going to turn around. So I'm going to cross it over, and then I'm going to bring it all the way down. Cross and round to the other side. As you're doing this, lift the belly, tuck your chin in, and lift your chest up towards the ceiling. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Nice. Bring the legs straight up behind you, flex the foot, and then gently fold the knee in. Sit back onto the heels before we do the other side. Beautiful. So hopefully we're feeling that in our bottoms. They feeling it in their bottoms, Ferdinand? I've got some flames going on. I've got some different people going, oh my goodness, my bottom. Let's try the other side. So elbows underneath the shoulder, belly button lifts. This time take the left leg up and out behind you. Make sure we're not arching. Lift the center of the back. What we can do is tap it to the side and lift it back up behind you. Tap it to the side and back up behind you. If you've got the flexibility, bring it higher. Back up. Side, back up. You got this. Keep it going. Good. 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1. Nice. This time we're going to cross it all the way over so it comes behind, and then it's going to make a huge circle. Let's go for 8 more. Off we go. 8. Try and keep your bottom from moving as much as possible. It will move a bit, but try and keep the center of the body held. You've got 4 more. How big can you make it? 3. Good. 2. Last one. 1. Nice. Bring the leg up behind you and then gently fold in. Sit back into child's pose. Good work. So that's all of our work on our front done. We're going to roll onto our backs. So you want to bring your feet and your knees hip width apart. We're not just going to roll back. No, we're going to roll back. So I want you to lengthen your arms in front of you. From here, you're going to tuck the chin in and look down towards your navel, and then start to roll your lower back onto the floor. Press each individual vertebrae. Now to come up, you're going to come up and over the bridge. So the hands reach up in line with the eyes, and then you come up and over. That moment like when you go on a roller coaster and it goes, oop, that's the kind of feeling you want to have. So rolling back, each little vertebrae at a time, shoulder blades down. Now bring the arms in line with the eyes. You're coming up and over the roller coaster. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper. If it's too much, just stick at that level. Okay, try not to snake down, save that for the evenings. Okay, but if you can, roll straight down, draw the belly button in, look forward, and then you're coming up and over. Nice. And again, rolling ourselves back, shoulder blades down, rolling, 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 rolling. There's a song in that, isn't it? Rolling, rolling, rolling. And then take the arms up and over. Last one. This time the shoulders are going to be just off of the floor. Can you stay there for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3. Lift the arms in line with your eyes. For 2. Ready, come up and over. That's where the core really is. Okay, let's roll ourselves down slowly for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5. If you need to catch, catch. For 4, for 3, for 2. Head and shoulders off the floor. And for 1, and release. Arms above the head, legs out straight. Flex the feet, stretch the back of the body, and then bring those arms up and over. Fold your legs, place your right foot on the floor, fold and place your left foot on the floor. Feet and knees are hip width, press the lower back down. Notice your arms. Your arms are going to be by your side, palms facing downwards. Relax through the upper body, relax the face. And then we're going to start with the hips. I want you to pelvic tilt. So you're going to tip the pelvis towards you. As you tip the pelvis, you'll feel the lower back start to draw or maybe even touch the ground. Then lift the top of your bottom cheeks off of the ground. Your lower back off of the ground. Are your knees still hip width or have they knocked together? Keep them apart. Keep your feet the same distance. Feel your waist float up to come into bridge position. If you suddenly get a lot of knee pain, okay, try and take the feet a little wider apart, a little further away from you. If you find you're struggling to stay up, walk your feet a little further underneath you so they're directly underneath your knees. Squeeze your bottom, what feels good. Maybe lean one way, then lean the other just to release those hips. And then roll yourself back down. So upper body, rib cage, center of the body, lower back, tailbone. Oh, feels lovely. We'll just do that for the next 20 minutes. No, I'm joking. I've got some harder work for you. Okay, rolling ourselves up. Lift the tailbone, lift the lower back, lift the center back, lift the core, lift the rib cage, lift the upper body so you're in a strong bridge. Okay, from here, you're going to simply lower the waist just off the floor and then press the hips back up. Lower and lift. I love this one. And this is where you can get the tunes on. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. It's like my Friday pumping song. I'm ready to go into the weekend. So ready. Okay, keep those feet and knees hip width. Make sure as you're pumping those hips higher, they're not getting wider. 2 more. Last one, and stay there. Squeeze your bottom. How high can you lift that waist? Can you feel the stretch in the thighs? Can you feel the back of the body? And then roll yourself all the way back down. Bring your knees in, bring your nose towards your knees. Make yourself into a tiny little ball to release, and then place the feet back down. Okay, let's make it harder. So this time, lift your heels off of the ground straight away. Ta-da! From here, you're going to roll yourself all the way up. So rolling the lower back, rolling the center back, rolling the rib cage, rolling the upper body, and you're in a strong bridge. From here, your heels are off. You're not rolling onto the little toes, you're pressing into the big toes. From here, lower the waist just off the floor and press back up. Lower and press back up. That's it. Maybe we can think of another tune. I'm in the mood for hip thrusts and for bridges. I'm strengthening my back today. Okay, there will be a musical soundtrack available after COVID-19. I'll make sure Ferdinand posts it. Okay, yeah, you want to it, Ferdinand? He's well game for my songs. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more, and hold those hips high. Press the fronts of the feet forward. Stay here for 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5. If you get cramp, you are winning. For 1, lower the heels, and then gently roll yourself all the way back down. Glorious. Knees in towards your nose, nose towards your knees. Right, let's make this messy, as in let's make it harder. So feet hip width, arms by the sides. We're rolling ourselves all the way up. Okay, this time, keeping the hips square, the heels are on the floor to start with. Fold your right leg in, straighten your right leg. From here, you're taking that right toe up towards the ceiling like somebody's got your toe. For 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and for 1. Guess what? Lift your left heel. For 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. Keep your hips high. Fold that right knee in. Place the right foot on the floor. Lower the heels, and then carefully roll yourself all the way back down. Guess what? You got 2 legs. Let's do the other side. So we're going to roll ourselves all the way up. Squeeze the bottom, the hips, the thighs. From here, you fold your left leg in, straighten your left leg, and then you're reaching that left toe up. Off you go for 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and for 1. Lift the right heel. Don't let it roll onto the little toe. For 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and for 1. From here, folding that left leg in, placing that left foot on the floor, press the hips high, lower the heels, and then roll yourself all the way back down. Knees to nose to knees, and all that good stuff in between. Okay, I have one more beautiful round. This time, though, I want you to bring your feet and your knees together. From here, you're going to roll yourself up into a closed bridge. How does that feel? If it's too much, take the feet back apart. Now, keep the legs squeezing together. Keep squeezing your bottom together. Now, just straighten your right leg by extending it off of the ground. Stay here for 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3. Don't drop your hips. Place the right foot on the ground and then change to the left. Stay here for 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and for 1. We're going to repeat this time. Lift the heels. Right leg, stay here for 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. Fold the leg. Left side, 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. Lower the left leg. Lower both heels and very gently roll yourself down. Bring your nose to your knees to your nose. No more bridges. We've done 100. Hook the hands underneath the backs of the knees. Kick the feet, rocking once, rocking twice, and on the 3rd time, bring yourself up to sitting. Ta-da! Okay, taking your feet wide. Okay, you don't need Darcy bustle legs. They don't need to be 180 degrees flat on the floor. Okay, you want to keep your knees slightly soft if you struggle in the hips, but you want to open here, open the inner thighs, open the calves, and let the feet gently fold out. Bring your fingertips behind. Before you do anything, roll the shoulders and sit tall. Can you sit tall? Can you feel the crown of your head lifting up and your tailbone drawing down? Can you feel the weight of the bottom and the lightness of your head? Stay there, flex your feet and bend your knees and open those knees so you don't want the knees knocking in. From here, press the heels away, lift the backs of the heels, and then I want you to unfold little toe, middle toe, big toe. Oh, should feel good. Okay, flex. You're pressing the heels away. Notice there's a gap underneath the heels. Lift up, and then you're going to fold the little toe. Point the little toe first, then the middle toe, then the big toe. Maybe you get some clicking. Okay, 2 more. Flex, lift through the chest, press the heels away. You want little toe, middle toe, big toe. Oh, stretch the whole foot. Last one. It's kind of like a claw, like it unfurls. Last one. My child always laughs when I do this one at home. Okay, and little toe, middle toe, big toe. Now stay there. Stay lifted. If it's too much, soften the knees. But if you can, lift the arms. The arms aren't far back. They're in line with your peripheral vision. And then turn the palms. Ta-da! Lift through the core, and then we twist towards the right side. As you do, reach forward with the left, back with the right, crown of the head tall. Stay here for 8. 4, 7. Think you've got a broom handle across the backs of the shoulders. 4, 3, 4, 2. Come back to center, other side. So you're reaching and twisting, opening through that chest. Staying here for 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. And come back to the middle and relax. Walk the hands forward. Okay, relax the elbows down. Keep the legs turning out. And if you need to soften the knees, soften the knees. I'm not brilliantly flexible in the hips. Everyone's on a journey. That's my journey. Okay, but what I'm working on is releasing through these hip flexors and getting the waist, lifting the waist away from the hips and folding a little bit deeper forward. And you get a lovely stretch in that lower back where we've been working today. So breathe. Where can you let go? The chest, the head, the neck, the shoulders. Good, and then walk your hands all the way up. You're going to take your right hand. You're going to feed it down the inside of that leg. From here, lifting up and over, and then rotate, just like we did earlier when we did those side crunches. Rotate the chest, and then reaching up and over. I don't want your forehead on your knee. I want your ear on your foot. Okay, so you're lengthening along that leg. It's not about making it look pretty. If the feet are relaxed, that's fine. It's about getting that stretch in that lower back. Gentlemen, if you would prefer, you can always bring the hand across the chest rather than up and over. But get that reach through the side of the body. Stay here for 4, 4, 3, shoulder blades down, 4, 2, and for 1, come back to center. Let's change sides. My husband does a lot of running, and he likes this one because it really helps him relax and open the shoulders, because when you're running, everything is very forward, very closed. So what this does is it helps to open that chest space. And he always goes, oh, when we do this one, but I know it gives him a lot of relief. So it's not about being super flexible, but it is about finding freedom in that lower back. Stay here for 8 more, for 7 more, for 6 more, for 5. Lengthen the arm over the ear, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Oh, come back. Let's have 1 more fold. So walk those hands forward. Relax the elbows. Feel the crown of the head release forward. Feel the chest draw down. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Maybe now you've noticed your elbows are a little bit closer to the ground. Maybe your elbows are already on the ground. How have you noticed a difference in your body today, in your back and your hips? Stay here for 4 more, for 3 more, for 2 more, and roll yourself up. Let's take a nice twist in the spine. So legs out in front of us, okay? If you struggle in this position, you can either sit on a cushion or slightly bend the knees. What works for you? From here, fold your right leg across your left leg, maybe to the outside of the calf or the outside of the thigh. From here, flex that bottom foot, including the little toes. Take hold of the front of the leg and lift the chest. Okay, now we want to think, rather than getting really close to this leg, of making space to get past the leg. So you're going to wrap your arm around that leg and take a twist to the right side. So you're hugging in towards the leg. Now make space. See if you can bring your ribs down the side of that leg. Oh, then you get a real nice stretch, and also a good glute stretch as well. For a little bit more, maybe you're going to hook the arm and open that twist. Again, it's not about being mega flexible. It's about getting some nice release in the lower back. So reach the crown of the head tall, the tailbone down. Staying here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Come back to center. Let's change sides. So foot to the outside of the calf or maybe the thigh. Sit tall, press the tailbone down. Is that enough? Stay there if that's enough. Wrap the arm and then try and make space. Can you make space between the ribs and the leg? If you want a little bit more, hook the arm. Nice. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Reaching through that body. Good, and then very, very gently releasing to come back to center. Let's finish our practice on the floor today. So you're going to bring your feet and knees hip width apart, holding onto the backs of the legs, and then you're going to roll yourself down. So we've done closed bridges, we've done normal hip width bridges. Now take your feet very wide, maybe as wide as the mat. Turn the toes out slightly, and then from here, very gently press into the big toes, the little toes, squeeze the bottom and lift the hips. Can you feel that power in the back of the body? If you want more, interlace your hands and walk those hands away to come into a shoulder bridge to open through the chest and the shoulders. Now, this is what I really like. This is going to build strength, but also give you a nice release. Bring the heels together, the toes together, the heels together, the toes. So now your feet are back hip width. Release your hands and notice how your body feels as you reach your arms up. Now you have to really use your core to keep your waist held. And then you're going to roll down slowly, keeping your arms in line with your shoulders. So start with the upper back, the rib cage, the middle of the back, the lower back, the tailbone, and then bring your knees in towards your chest. Let's finish with that bottom. Hook those hands underneath the backs of the legs, flex the feet. Bring the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling and press that tailbone down towards the ground. If you want more, hook the hands onto the outside of the legs. If, like me, you find it more releasing just to hold onto the backs of the legs, that's great. Staying here for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring the feet and knees together, feet in towards the bottom, nose towards the knees. We're going to rock. So you're going to kick your feet only once, okay? Not twice, once. But you're going to rock 3 times. So you're going to try and stay as tucked as you can. Kick your feet, rocking once, rocking twice. And on the 3rd time, bring yourself up to sitting. Ta-da! Nice. To finish, cross your legs, one in front of the other. If that's too much, just sitting on our blocks. Let's just very gently release the head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your right ear over to the shoulder. Bring the hand up and over and press your head towards your hand towards your head, shoulder blades down. Staying here for 4, for 3, for 2. Float the head up and over to the other side. Staying here for 4, for 3, 4, 2, coming up to center. Interlace the fingers and thumbs. Place the hands on the head on the hands, and press evenly through the hands and the head, shoulder blades down. Staying here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Release the hands, feel the head float up like a balloon. One hand here, one hand here. Give yourselves a round of applause. I want to see your challenges, your songs, okay, with my plank steps earlier, so maybe you can get TikToking and tag us in them. But have a wonderful day, and we look forward to seeing you later this afternoon for the class this afternoon. See you again.